I'm the CEO for Refreshing Youth Initiative based here in.
We're talking about human rights, and why do you think it's important for today's deliberation with NGOs as well as other NGOs to foster youth promotion of civil rights in Nigeria?
The issue of human rights around the world can never be overemphasized, and in Nigeria in particular there have been a lot of human rights abuses. So talking about it and having an action plan, what do we do next? How do we get it right? We know we've been abused in different ways, in different areas. Today in the conversation we hear a lot of hands pointing towards the uniformed men, particularly the police. It's because sometimes you expect certain things. When you give people authority, you expect dividend, you expect responsiveness, you expect certain reactions, and when you don't get that, you see that the economy is not moving forward. Where there is no human right, that means the humanity in man has been taken away. So you become like a wood, you become like an animal, and that shouldn't be so. So this conversation is very critical and important, and I really want to appreciate the National Human Rights Commission for coming up with this, because from time to time they call us together, major stakeholders, to discuss on the way forward.
Where do you think we've gotten it wrong? Is it from the implementation or the execution of human rights deliberations?
I think the implementation has been the problem. Nigeria is so blessed with so much smart, intelligent, people that can talk, people that can plan, people that can put one or two together. But in the implementation, that has been the challenge. Now we saw the Assistant Police Commissioner here present defending the police and saying we've been cautioning them and all that. But when they come and when we meet them on daily basis, we find out that they are not keeping to what it ought to be. They tell you police is your friend, but the way they even tell you you're under arrest, you become afraid. Nobody wants to have anything to do with the police, and it ought not to be. So it is in the implementation. They must have been told, don't take bribe, don't do this, don't pervert justice, but they do it on daily basis. They raise the arms they have been given to protect people, to kill the same people they're supposed to protect. So it is in the implementation. Like we have this conversation, and the police is here, other agencies are here, the civil defense, they are here, legal practitioners are here, and so many of us, we've been told, we have been discussing, and everybody is making input, we are not doing this. How do we do it in reality? How does police brutality, for example, stop? How can you, stop a motorist and then ask, where is your driver's license, if that is what you're commissioned to do, and not manhandle the person? How can you do it, responsibly and responsively? How can you, somebody call the police on somebody and be asking you, where is this one? I heard you committed this offense. Can we be a little bit more thorough? Over there, people will come, the police will knock at your door and say it's police. You don't start running away, you show up. Because no matter the offense you commit, they will still talk to you. Can you follow us politely to the station?
So what is the way forward?
The way forward is for a change in heart of every one of us. It is not a one-man's show. We are all together in this. But those that have the weapons, those that are in authority, those our security agencies, they should buckle up a little more. When they hear these things, it is not in the hearing alone, but in the doing. They should learn and have a change of heart. You heard their boss saying that most of them are already trained at home, but then you ask, where is the ethics of the profession that you learn in the course? Because you go into higher institutions, you go into places of training when you're already an adult. There are morals that you learn from home, but there are these things that the profession you study, equip you with. So they have to find a way, especially those that have been pointed at or called at. They should have a way of checkmating their team members.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Kaila Kala Susuba for the Igbo viewers. Why you